Amidst the warm expanse of earth and the calm air, stands a house that appears simple from a distance, yet holds depth in every line and shadow. This house doesn't try to stand out from the landscape, but rather breathes with its surroundings. It seems to be born from the land itself, blending with the colors, light, and textures that surround it. The first steps into this house begin in a spacious, open courtyard. Gradually, the view of the distant mountains becomes part of the journey to the main door. There's a deliberate pause, a space to pause, take a breath, and experience the balance between inside and out before actually entering the house. The stone walls surrounding the house are more than just structures. They become mirrors, reflecting light, shadow, and the changing times. As the sun moves, the stone tells a story, its colors shift, its texture changes, and every tiny crack catches a different glimmer of light. The house sits slightly elevated off the ground, about 2 feet above a solid stone base. This slight elevation creates a subtle distance between the house and the garden, not to distance itself, but to provide a new perspective, allowing the eye to explore the landscape in a deeper, more mindful way. As soon as you step inside, the atmosphere changes. The main space feels light, spacious, and serene. Sunlight pours in gently through large openings, dancing on the walls and floors, creating a rhythm that changes over time. There is no rigid boundary between the interior and the landscape, just a natural transition between space, light, and air. Amidst its simplicity, this house has a subtle way of conveying warmth. Not through ornamentation or flashy colors, but through the texture of stone, touches of wood, and the scent of damp earth after rain. Every element feels honest, uncontrived, as if this house knows how to be a place of stillness and contentment. Every window in this house is a frame that guides the view. On one side, mountains stand majestically in the distance. On the other, a gently rolling green garden. The view never stops at the walls. There's always room for the eye to wander further, toward the light and horizon. Although open to nature, this house maintains a sense of calm and security. Its thick walls are not barriers, but soothing shields. Behind each layer, there's a sense of unconstrained privacy, a space that makes the occupants feel protected, uncut from the outside world. Ultimately, this house is not just a collection of rooms and walls, but a delicate journey between protection and openness. It teaches that privacy doesn't mean isolation, and that connection with nature doesn't always have to be limitless. In its balance, this house finds its meaning, simple, serene, and timeless.